So hi, I'm on day 4 of my Periscope challenge, and so today's topic is again an answer to a question which one of my friends has sent in, and she asks how to overcome hesitation in sharing knowledge. She says it's not materialistic selfishness. That is, it's like when someone wants to catch a fish, I'm willing to lend the fishing rod but not teach the techniques. Where is the hesitation coming from, and how do I overcome this fear of sharing knowledge or wisdom? So, my first question to you is, truth, is it really fear of sharing knowledge or wisdom? Or have you just defined it as fear of sharing knowledge or wisdom? And if it were not fear of sharing knowledge or wisdom, what would it be? And so oftentimes, we label whatever is there, and if we don't label it, I wonder what else could show up. So the other thing that I'd really like you to look at is, are you really hesitating in sharing knowledge, or are you just aware? So, what do I mean by this? Most of us are really aware, and we are aware of exactly what people can receive. So, if people are not willing to receive your knowledge, or they're not willing to receive your wisdom, then what happens is that you yourself will uh, just have that awareness and will not share that anymore. So I remember that I was in a class with Dr. Dane here, the co-creator of Access Consciousness, and there was this amazing girl, and she stood up and she asked this question, and she is slightly autistic, and she asked Dane, you know what, Dane, I've had a lot of change show up in my life using the tools of Access Consciousness with regards to my autism. But even now, when I'm in a social situation, when I'm around with people, I just find myself freezing and I cannot talk. And Dane asked her, is it that you cannot talk, or are you just aware that people cannot receive what you have to talk? And that was like, wow. And and how much is that true for you and me? How often do you actually find yourself in social situations or in other situations, and you just freeze up and you can't talk? So at that point, all you have to do is just ask this question: can they receive what I have to talk? And so my thing to you is, can you be in this question? What can people receive? What can they receive? And when you actually be in this question, you will be able to talk to exactly what people can receive. And many times I find myself saying some really controversial things, either when I'm on camera or when I'm facilitating a teleclass, and I go, oops, I've put the cat amongst the pigeon. But how much of that is coming from what people are willing to receive and what change they are willing to have in their world? So would you be willing to give people exactly what they can receive, neither more nor less? So my tool for today is, what can people receive, or what can they receive? So whether you are in a social conversation, or whether you're facilitating a class, or you are speaking to your boss, can you be in this question: what can they receive? And when you be in this question, you will be able to talk to exactly what they can receive. So keep your questions coming. Write down your questions in the comments, or personal message me or whatever, and I'll make a video. I'll do a periscope on it. The other thing I want to do is I'd like to invite you to join the No Form, No Structure, No Significance play shop, which my friend Ritu Motial and I are playing with, and learn what is it exactly. Not learn, or just play along with us and see how we can create our life from no form, no structure, no significance, and how much are we making labels and definitions more important than living our life. So thank you so much for listening to me, and I will, so somebody is asking me about the website. So if you look at the hashtag, there is a website there, so you can click on that and you can join us for free. So thank you so much for listening to us, and I look forward to talking with you tomorrow again.